In this video, we're going to not use the place value chart anymore. We're now going to, I've been talking in expanded form, but I have not shown you it in writing. So what we're going to do is use expanded form and equations to explain and demonstrate how we multiply and divide by 10, 100, and 1,000. So we're going to start with the number. This example is going to be 7 and 9/10. So first we are going to multiply this number by 10 and see what happens. Well, let's go ahead and write the expanded form. This is 7 plus 9/10. So if I multiply 7 times 10, it's 70. Plus, if I multiply the 9/10 times 10, 9/10 times 10 is 9. So now I take it out of its expanded form. 70 plus 9 is 79. This is the standard form of the answer. So we've been talking about you multiply each of the digits by the 10 if you're multiplying the number by 10. This is what it looks like. So now I know 7 and 9/10 equals 79. So next we're going to change, and we're going to change colors because that way our problems will stand out. If you have multiple colors at home, I would make your notes fun by changing colors. So we're going to start again with the 7 and 9/10. But this time we're going to multiply by 100. So we're going to go ahead and take each digit, just like we did on the place value chart. We're going to take each digit and multiply that digit times 100, which what we were referring to on the chart. We'd say, okay, well, we're going to move this digit because we're multiplying it by 100. So we are going to take the expanded form of this number. This is 7 plus 9/10. So I'm going to start with my 7 and say, well, my 7 times 100 is 700. Plus 9/10 times 100. Now, you're probably picturing your place value chart so that you can literally, like, let's go ahead and actually picture it, that 9/10 right here. And if you're any, you might be at that point where you're picturing, okay, I've got to move the 9/10 two places, right? Sorry, that's dividing. We're multiplying 2 places to 9/10. So we're at 9/10, 1, 2 to 9/10, 90. So that means 9/10 times 100 is 90. We add them together. 700 plus 90 is 790. So my answer to 7 and 9/10 times 100 is 790. I'm going to change colors again. We're going to next multiply by 1,000. Hopefully you are starting to see patterns and getting the hang of this. So we're going to start with that 7 and 9/10 again. What we're changing is we're changing it, instead of times 100, we're doing times 1,000. So we take our number and we put it in expanded form. 7 plus 9/10, because we are going to find the new value of each digit one at a time. So 1,000 times 7 is 7,000. Plus. Now, when we deal with decimals, that's when we have to really think through this. So here's, if I'm thinking through my place value chart, what I might do. I might say, well, my 9's not going to change. The digit's not changing. The value of the digit is changing. So I'm going to go ahead and write my 9. And I'm going to think about this 9 is now moving. So it's going to move 3 places. So first it's going to move, this first place is going to be to the 1's place. This one's the 10's place, so I have to show the 10's place. That's 90. Then by 10, multiply by 10 again, which is the hundreds place for 900. So I'll repeat what I was doing with my fingers here so you can kind of see it. So this is where we started. And I said, okay, I move my digit, the 9, to the ones place with the first 0 there. The second 0, multiplying by 10 again, makes it to the tens place for 90. This third 0 right here, I multiply by 10 again, and that takes it to the hundreds place for 900. So what I have is 7,900. So my answer is 7 9/10 times 1,000 equals 7,900. Now, that is when we multiply. Notice when we multiply by a whole number, the value of the number gets larger. So we can use that to check for reasonableness. 7 9/10 times 10 is 79. 7 9/10 times 100 is 790. 7 9/10 times 1,000 is 7,900. So this was multiplying. What do you think is going to happen when we divide? Think about that. And in the next video, we're going to do this example with division.